doing. See what these folks talking about.
Who did y'all cups?
Shit, it was so long ago. I don't even remember. Let me think about it. I'll let it happen before the show go off.
We live on YouTube. We live in the room. All right. Let's go ahead and do this thing.
You off today, sir.
I know, right?
You off today.
I hit the wrong button. All right, here we go.
I never knew it could be so good.
Yeah. Come on back up in this soundproof home room, man. How y'all doing? It's your boy Connor Park, Sean. Today we got some of our brothers in the house. Been trying to get this together for a minute. Look at that. Derek been here before, but he got his boys with him. Tell the people who you is.
What up? You know what it is. It's your boy Carr, aka He Wine in the Building Tag. Okay. This is I still. What's going on, man?
Good, man. It's your boy P4.
Okay.
And it's the Just Listen podcast.
Hey. We in here.
Finally.
Right.
Finally, we're here.
What a crossover.
Long overdue. Finally.
Long overdue, man.
Hey, team, where you at with it?
Ladies and gentlemen, he is I. I'm here. Let's have a little fun.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Got a lot going on in Atlanta today.
Is that a new intro?
Man, yeah. A little something. You
Little
know,
something?
you gotta
Okay,
mix
I
it
was-
up.
Got a lot
I was
going
looking for
on
the other one.
in Atlanta
I
today.
mix it up a little bit.
Okay.
There's been some zoning going on in Atlanta today.
Yeah.
Some of y'all don't know where the fuck y'all from.
Facts.
And a little girl, excuse me, a young woman, had to let y'all know where y'all from. And some of y'all tight. Facebook going crazy. I hear a lot of explanations and things like that. And what's up? What's up? Ain't nobody around here. Let me see. We from the crib. You say you College Park, Sean.
College Park all day.
You from Memphis.
Yeah.
So you the representative today.
I'm on the outskirts.
Oh, so you the one she
She didn't
said.
even name. She didn't
you
name
shoulda
you.
kept
Didn't.
that. Okay.
She didn't even name.
Nobody knows us.
Oh, okay, all right.
OTP for real.
But she ruffled some feathers today. I thought it was
did.
funny.
She went in.
You know.
I thought it was cute.
But it's something that we've always known around here. So, I mean, I guess she just knew I need to ruffle up some feathers.
She got it though. She did it.
And
And
I
she
never
showed.
heard
She
it.
made a point.
I never heard of her until today. And
Me
you
either.
was telling me she's been out for a while.
Passion.
Nice flower.
Yeah.
I'm not even.
But
gonna-
anything Atlanta or Georgia wise,
Oh man.
okay. It's going to automatically might blow up.
Oh,
Might. But she did a thing though. As soon as I saw it, I shared it. I love the record. Okay. I don't even care about the whole where you from thing. I actually just like the record. So I like it. Even though I'm from Douglasville. It didn't hurt my feelings.
oh okay. I was waiting to hear where he.
It didn't hurt my feelings at all. I've always represented Douglasville. I was born in Atlanta.
Right.
Birth certificate says Fulton County.
Okay.
But you was raised.
I was raised in Douglasville.
That's understandable.
What hospital you was? You know that's
Piedmont.
who?
Piedmont.
Piedmont. Okay, yeah,
Insurance.
yeah. Insurance.
Because that's what I'm hearing, that Grady is
I've
for
had
the
that.
people with no insurance.
My mama refused.
See?
Refused.
See, y'all used to mess with me when I was saying, "Oh, you taking shots?" No, I was at Georgia Baptist, where it's Atlanta Medical Center now.
Oh, okay.
So I'm a Grady baby. I don't know if that's something you want to do.
They put some of them babies over there. Grady babies is different.
Well, they be repping it too. Like they got it tattooed on themselves. Grady, fool.
Hey, they love it.
Hey, they love it. Yeah, I ain't gonna knock it. They love it. That's their
Not at all.
thing.
Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. But like I said, we got outside. You just jumped off this morning. You gonna start from the top and work.
You know me.
Work back.
I seen it early, so I had to wake some people up.
Oh man.
Hey, sir. You got some explaining to do.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people. She probably, you know, the Migos. They was big for that. They from Lawrenceville or something like
They
that.
from Gwinnett.
Something.
They from the north, which has never been called that ever until they did it. It's never been called.
What
So
was
now
it?
it's the North.
It's the north. NAWF, the north.
I thought it was just
It's just Gwinnett.
Okay.
to us.
Gwinnett to me.
You're past Atlanta.
Yeah, you outside Spaghetti Junction. You,
Heavy.
you don't count.
Oh.
But
I mean,
hey,
does it really? Let me ask y'all this: like, does it really matter?
Yes.
Yes. Oh,
Location.
I'm just thinking about from Michigan. Yeah, it matters.
Location.
See,
where
but
you
ours
from.
is different though, because it's East West Side. That's it. We ain't breaking it down by cities.
Don't y'all do miles too?
No,
Is it cities
you from
or
the
is it
east
the
or the west
county,
side.
though?
When you get to that city shit, that's only mile that matters is 7. As far as popularity.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody be walking around talking because they don't even. If you hear somebody say 5 mile, they not even from the city. And after 7, it's 8. After 8, don't nobody give a shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 8 Mile only popular. Y'all already know 8 Mile because of Eminem. Don't nobody live on fucking 8 Mile. you know, like I'm keeping it a buck. You know what I'm saying? From east to west, it don't matter. Don't nobody live on 8 Mile.
Yeah, just like us. Inside perimeter, Atlanta. Outside, nobody cares.
Like I mean, you got like, but we claim our shit though, because people from Pontiac say they from the Yak. You know what I'm saying?
You got
Like
niggas from Southfield though.
Southfield is like
Oak Park trying to claim something I can't claim. I would never. No matter how much I was there, I'm from Ann Arbor. I was in Detroit on the west side every weekend.
Ann Arbor though, in Southfield is like
That's totally. But people from Southfield saying they doing something. Oak Park, you're not the city. Say you from Oak Park.
I mean, I get that, but you say Ann Arbor, dog, like that's like an hour away from the city.
Get 30 minutes.
It's like an hour away.
Nah.
So it's almost the same as what we
That's
was
like,
saying.
yeah.
So but people don't want to. I have no problem saying where I'm from.
Where you from?
I'm from Ann Arbor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't never been up there.
You never came past the time?
Nah, I ain't never,
You ain't came past.
I don't fuck around.
I can understand.
It's 94 East for me, baby.
Too far?
I mean,
I
that's
can
just
understand.
if you ain't going to school up there, like there's really nothing. There's no attractions up there, as far as I know. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never heard nobody say, "Dog, we going to Ann Arbor."
Yeah, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? But I ain't knocking it or nothing. That shit. I mean, his mama has the money. Cause you ain't broke living in Ann Arbor. Trust that. At no point in time.
Burbs.
Ain't nothing wrong with that shit.
No, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Like, I mean, look, he got map signals on his sweatshirt, on his hoodie.
He wants to let everybody know he thinks.
Hey, it's okay. We need to promote that more because a lot of these folks, they ain't grasping it.
From Memphis, we don't have that problem. We just you from Memphis now. Which side of the city you
That's
from?
what I'm saying.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's it.
But y'all don't have north and south?
Yeah,
do.
Okay, so y'all got north and south.
Yeah, but it ain't like Atlanta. Like y'all is Atlanta, but then there's
Yeah, y'all breaking shit down
y'all
to
break
a
it down to the
compound.
county.
Like, God
Zones to
damn.
counties to neighborhoods to streets.
No, there's in Memphis. There's no zones.
That's a lot.
It's 2 counties. You know, you need Shelby County, or you Germantown, Colleyville, something like that. Just outskirts, but that's it. Little Rock, Mississippi. It's all
That
right
shit
there.
too much. That's too much.
Y'all
Going.
might be the only one. I'm like, Chicago don't even do that.
I'm just saying, you meet somebody, you from Atlanta, yeah, what side? They're going to say east side, west side. Where you went to school? The next question, where you went to school?
See, but I got a homeboy that live out in Conyers though, and he say he from the east side. So I was talking to another homie today.
And
And he was like, "Yeah," he said, "That's not even the east side, though. That's
not-
Conyers." I'm
that's
like, "Wait the
Conyers.
fuck a minute,
Right,
bro.
that's...
Like, wait,
Look,
you know what I'm
after
saying?"
you pass, I'm going to say Turner Hill.
See, you motherfuckers got too
After you
much
pass
time.
Turner
Make
Hill,
your
you're
mind up.
not.
Make your mind up. Somebody
no,
needs just to
look, you
redraw
gotta-
it up.
Redraw it.
Redraw it up.
Nah.
Draw it up.
Like,
Cause when the exit is past a mile,
Dog.
when 2 exits, when it's 2 miles to
my
get to the
man
next
say he
exit,
ain't from the east side. He from Conyers, dog.
that's not the east
So
side.
what's east side? Decatur.
far.
Decatur?
And that's where the east side stop.
Pretty much.
East side. Wait.
From Glenwood, you got from Glenwood to Wesley Chapel to Panola up to Memorial Drive. Like
much.
that's like the circumference right there, the east side. Once you pass Covington Highway and all that, and on the way to Conyers, That ain't the east side no more. That's Conyers.
I'm not even from here. I would think.
That's
Bro, you from Conyers.
That's Conyers.
I've been out there. You really from Conyers.
Hey, homie, you from Conyers?
You Conyers.
Whatever. Yeah, you from Conyers. Bro.
We hate to tell you, brother,
Yeah.
but you not from Atlanta.
You Conyers shorty.
Facts.
And you know,
He can't even say that. He can't even say that.
Moving on, man. Shout out to everybody from this motherfucker. I love you niggas.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, let's start off with Sha'Carri Richardson.
Okay.
Well, how y'all feel about that? First off, let's talk about y'all show before we even get into the topic.
Yeah. Let's
talk
get
about
that. Let's get
just
that out
listen.
the way. Let's start with Suge Knight.
Who's Suge Knight?
That would be
See,
you.
nobody watches our show, but you're Suge Knight.
He said, "This is news to me."
Yeah,
Right.
tell us about your show.
Just listen podcast, man.
I mean, it's got to be more than that.
Yeah, you got to tell the people something. We got
Just listen
about
podcast.
10 people that's gonna watch this. Tell them something.
Ooh, don't count it so low, man. I just start from the beginning, man. The Just Listen podcast started from a group chat. Honestly, I was at work, put in a topic in a group chat, and that group chat went berserk for like 3 hours. It was like nonstop. Texting. But beforehand, I had wanted to start a podcast, but just was really nervous about it. Didn't know how to do it because it was, it wasn't taboo like it is now. That's the thing about doing it. So I just ran by these guys, and we had a meeting. We talked about it, and hey, it became a podcast, and to this point, man, I love it, man. I just my mind is always constantly thinking about how much we can get better, what else we can do new, what else we can extend the brand, just spread the word, that's about it.
So y'all was homeboys before, or did you just recruit them?
No. We was.
Damn.
I don't.
Are we like
No, I mean
God
like you
damn,
know how to
you
recruit.
could've
You
said
get
that.
talent. You might know him from a bar or something. Hey, he's a funny guy. Hey, I got a show. You want to do the show? Something like that.
no.
That's recruiting.
Nah.
Hell no.
We was all cool.
I was recruited.
We was
recruited?
No,
See?
but I was the last one. But he came
so
up
was
to me.
I.
He told me the idea. He told me the idea of what we was going to talk about, and he told me what he felt like I could bring to the podcast.
Okay.
And I totally agree because everybody know how I am in the break room. I'm
Right.
loud. I'm excited. I love to debate. Let's get it in. I heard he was in it. I need to put him in his place at times.
Yeah.
So
I mean, sometimes you be pissing me off because I be like, yo, say something back. You know what I'm saying?
So you got
Fight back.
Sometimes, they put up something a couple weeks ago, and he went bananas on every team we had. You just sat there. I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
to be honest. But we just keep going.
Yeah.
What we supposed to do about the teams? You already know
I'm just,
about them.
see, you ain't even on the
But you already know about the teams.
You a Falcon fan. That's cool.
Nah.
Let's go, man. What y'all saying?
Nah.
But originally we was going to do movie reviews, and
Yeah.
then it's like we could do a lot more. We could be a lot broader. So let's talk about the hottest topics out there,
Right.
and to give our perspective on everything because we all have a different mindset.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Of course, naturally, I love to go against the grain. I love to be the devil's advocate sometimes, as he likes to call me out. I'm wishy-washy, and I don't be thinking when I be talking.
Wishy-washy.
I just be talking sometimes. But it be making sense, and I do make valid points.
To you.
To everybody.
Okay.
Everybody knows that.
At times.
A lot. Check out Cars Corner Top 5.
Cars Corner.
95% right every time. But
Incorrect.
just like you said, we 3 years in, closest 4.
Going on 4, yeah.
Going on 4. It's exciting every time we meet up. So that's what Just Listen is. Just listen.
They needed some balance, man. It's two Southern niggas that just, that's the only thing they know.
That's y'all shit, man.
So-
Thank you.
Yeah, that's y'all.
Thank you.
But
I ain't about to get in the middle of that, man.
But you can.
I hear what you're saying.
Okay.
Because it comes out on our show a little bit, but
It's y'all. If you
you gotta hold y'all.
if you only know one side, if you only from the South and you stay in the South, you don't know. But it's both of them.
Yeah.
He had to put that in there.
And the Light Skin Coalition.
I was waiting on that right there.
The Light Skin Coalition.
Y'all all about the same.
No, don't.
I keep telling you,
I'm
just
not,
come on over
I'm
there.
just brown. I'm not light. I'm not dark.
Almond,
I'm
he's
just brown.
almond brown.
I'm just
Almond brown.
I'm just brown. I'm in the middle.
Almond
Almond brown.
Almond deep.
Just right in the middle. That's all.
Okay.
That's it.
If that's what you're comfortable with, bro. We can't say you no different.
Yo, y'all was one of the first podcasts I seen, man.
That's what's up, man.
Like,
Seen or heard, because there was audio.
well, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, they was one of the first though. Like, I know Carson. He started, and he's not very friendly. So I kind of was like, yeah, that's my kind of dude. You know what I'm saying? Well, no,
You gravitated toward him.
Let me wind. I knew Phil first. We played flag football together, and then I met Carr at work, and I was like, yeah, he ain't friendly. I kind of like this guy. He snatches.
I told Ralph the first time we met. I still remember. I had to tell him.
He snatches papers and shit. Like, oh man, this guy was something else. I was like, yo, this guy gotta live at home. I said, he got to, because he gonna get fired. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gotta live at home, bro. You know what I'm saying? But time went on. I started checking in on what y'all had going, and I was like, yo, that's dope. That because y'all are friends. I don't know you.
Yeah.
I always hear about you though. Like you kind of the reason they used you. The reason why it's taking so long for the show, but we'll get into that later. Yeah, we'll get into that later. But I just thought it was cool how y'all did that, and I do take pointers from y'all on y'all show, and I just think I like y'all connection. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all are very different. You're more mild. You don't know what he gonna say. He's gonna be the angry man on the show. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is, brother. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Not angry, but you are. You know what I'm saying?
Another one.
It's just assertive.
Right. There you go. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a blunt.
And so
Thesaurus words.
I dug that. I thought it was cool, man, and that's why I support y'all. That's why I was kind of really trying to get y'all here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all can tap into maybe an audience that don't know y'all. And I want everybody that can know y'all to know y'all, because I think y'all got something going, man.
That's what's up.
Believe it or not, man, this is our first interview.
Yeah, I heard.
Somebody's a problem for him. Yeah, our first one.
I heard.
It's our first one.
That's interesting. Well, the funny part is we had been trying to get this going for a while, and
Shots coming.
we
No,
because like you were saying,
you had a valid reason,
right?
but I don't know if you knew that the reason was continuously getting used for like a year.
For a year.
You know what I'm
For a
saying?
year, literally.
Look what we at now.
Yeah,
For a year.
right. We here now.
But
It
we
don't
here
matter.
now,
Yeah.
right?
We're here now. I still want to know what happened though. What took so long? Who do I need to address this to?
Suge.
Scheduling?
Schedule.
It could be scheduling. That's what it really became.
You just bailed everybody out.
Suge.
Dylan.
It's just scheduling.
Suge. Blame Suge.
Don't blame Suge. Don't blame Suge.
Don't blame. I like the camaraderie they doing.
They
right
dope,
now.
man. They dope, man.
I like that. They holding it up for
They
each
funny
other.
as hell, man. They
That's
be having
what's
me
up.
dying laughing.
Yeah, I mean, and that's how I would go to Phil. I knew Phil first, and I would go to him and ask him like, "What mics you using? What you doing? This, and that?" Because I told him I want to start something. So, and he would tell me, yeah, I got this, I got that. I started listening to it, and I was impressed. And so once I got things running, I said, "Hey, let's go ahead and do one where we get everybody together." And a year and a half later, we made it happen.
There you go.
I think it's perfect timing though.
Yeah.
Right now, you guys are very successful. Y'all are.
We are?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
The views, the likes, Facebook groups. That's an accomplishment.
We paying for that shit, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. No, I'm just playing. We paying for that shit.
It don't matter. It's showing up, right?
That's why we doing overtime.
Right, that's why you see me overtime.
Yeah,
man.
all this overtime.
I gotta pay for this shit.
And people are starting to notice Just Listen a lot more.
They need to, man.
Feels
They need to.
he's steadily sharing.
Yeah.
Every time I see a notification, he's sharing. He stays sharing.
Oh, we know.
So people are starting.
Yeah, we know.
So people are starting to notice me a lot, which I was like, quit talking to me, talk to them. Like, leave me alone. I'm not the friendly one. Like I said last time, when you see me, don't act like you know me. Keep the same energy. But I think this is the perfect time right now, I think.
Okay. I just saw a couple of y'all shows. Now that y'all are visual, also y'all record in Stankonia, or what studio is that y'all? Sometimes.
No, we in different places.
Different. Okay.
Well,
I was
yeah,
like
we
I
all
said, there's a couple
about to say,
studios
huh?
I've seen them.
Yeah,
doing the
we've
recording.
been in Stankonia quite a few times.
Yeah.
But we have our own place now.
So let me ask you this, and this is just curiosity. What's the difference between recording on your equipment versus when you go to these major studios?
Light years.
Boy.
The sound quality, your light years.
Okay.
Because you getting millions of dollars of tech equipment. Besides, it's just like anything, like a different type of alcohol or your cell phone, or if you got an older model of a computer, that stuff is top of the line mics, soundboards, all that. You got an engineer there, so he's constantly raising the volumes and tweaking everything. So you definitely can tell the difference between us on a regular and then us in a studio.
Y'all was deep back then too. It was like what, 7 of y'all?
Or what?
Like
Special guest.
oh, that's what that was. I remember seeing one episode. Y'all was all lit.
Yeah, it was a lot of us there a couple times.
They was drunk that a motherfucker. I was like,
That was,
God
what was it,
damn.
the end of the year.
Had it been the end of the year.
The rap.
That's when Ron was on there.
Yeah, that was the rap.
Yeah, shout out to Ron, man.
Shout out to that man.
Usually if we have a bunch of people like this, usually in the year.
Oh, okay.
End of the year.
Yeah, that's the one I said, God damn, what they got going? I'm not back drunk.
It's a big shebang.
Because everybody's always
Party.
asking us, "Hey, we want to be on the show," but it's like,
Oh, yeah.
I don't see you really supporting or listening, so I don't want to put you on the show if you're not really doing it.
So we know that.
So, but we usually get people that usually ask. They have to wait at the end of the year and be like, "All right, come on, like let's have a good time."
Oh,
Let's
y'all
come.
just open the doors up
We
at the
open
end
the
of the year.
doors.
Yeah, I ain't opening doors. I tell them no. Nah.
No, I know, I get
Tell
it,
them no.
but I
go.
really feel like I could get whoever they know on ours.
Right.
So-
And that's how you have to think.
That's how I
To
think
get
of
your eyes and your people's eyes. If you're going to come on here, you're going to be like, oh, I was on this show.
It all depends on who it is.
But
dog.
now
It
you gotta
does.
share.
It
now.
does. It
Like,
definitely
now
does.
you gotta share.
Yeah.
Now you gotta like the
So on
video.
your,
See, that's the part that
I understand. That's
should
I'm just
do
like,
it
nah,
just
I'm
because
good.
you're
I
on
understand.
there.
because I ask you what for what. That's my number one question when somebody say when they want to come on the show.
I say, what you going to talk
For
about?
what?
Man, I love hearing somebody from just from the state, just for what? Exactly what?
Like
For what?
that's a
I
big
just want
one
to know.
for me.
Just explain it. For
Like
what?
for what?
I just said it.
I know, but it's just
Oh.
explain it better usually.
I mean, because I don't want to be used somebody else's exposure.
You can't use somebody exposure if they ain't got nothing going on.
I mean, you wouldn't believe how many people could take something and work it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I'm good.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
So are you when you say that, are you in fear of?
Nah, I
they
just-
finna-
Fear.
Nah, I ain't got nothing to be scared of. I'm good.
okay. Using another.
Yeah, we
sorry
got a
story.
lot of no's, but
Yeah.
so we keep pushing.
Yeah, I ain't worried about that.
Nah, yeah, that's.
Is it just because you like? Well, I don't want you to get on here to gain nothing as far as the guests, or you just like, well, you don't bring nothing.
It's an angle.
Yeah.
I see the angle.
What content are you bringing? Our
Yeah,
show is
I
full
just
of
see the
content.
angle. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you come to me and say I want to be on your show and I ask you the name of it, you say it wrong, you got an angle.
Oh, I got you on that. Yeah.
So that's it. That's it for me. It don't go nowhere past that. If I've never heard you talk about anything constructive, you got an angle. Cause I'm not that cool with anybody that y'all don't really see me with.
Right.
For somebody to ask me to be on this show, you know what I'm saying? Especially I'm talking about people that we employ, we work with. So when somebody say, "Oh man, I want to be on the show," for what? We ain't never had a beer together.
Right.
So for what? You want to just say you was on the podcast? Nah, this ain't the one for that. Nah. Y'all don't see a lot of people that y'all know here. Nah.
Is that what you're trying to say the whole time?
Y'all don't listen.
Hey,
No.
See, I'm
Talk
just
to
saying that
him.
when I hear it.
talk to
When
him.
I hear it, I'm like,
Oh, okay.
Nah.
it's just, but you hear it differently.
Ain't
from
no
other
fight.
people.
Ain't no fight over there. All right, whatever, guys.
I'm not gonna do it after that. Do what you want after I say it. Do what you want to do. That's what y'all want.
Whatever.
Leland, we're going to need you to start standing on your
This is
10.
a little different.
When it happens, he has a great time. Ain't no hard questions. Ain't no.
Well, he's a part of. He was.
I know.
He's not gonna be the dead weight when they show up.
I mean, but it's times that I do have to say they might yay and I might nay. I still got to do because I lost the vote. But they know when it's real. I tear the stage up before they get on this show. They know it. What was that dude y'all was trying to get? Who? Some white boy. I was like, do that while I'm gone. Y'all can do it all day. I won't be there.
I remember who it was.
I won't be there.
Yeah, I remember who it was.
10 toes down on this, man. Ain't no wavering on this, man.
I know he's gonna say next. Oh, y'all can do it. I ain't gonna beat up.
No. Once again, y'all do what you do.
I feel
it's a.
And my thing with that is the questions are real.
Yeah.
They ain't not there to set you up for nothing, but they real. I don't have a middle ground with that. So I'm not gonna ask you a question and I don't want to hear we are the world answers. I want to hear your real answers.
Right.
So y'all might hear something today and y'all might be like, well, damn, why you ask me that? That's just the way it's supposed to be said.
Right.
You know, so and before any hate and all that come, I'd rather not. You know what I'm saying? Because the viewpoint's gonna be very different, and it is what it is.
That's how it should be.
No, go ahead.
I mean, theoretically, I like that. That's how it should be.
I got it. I understand. I'm already there. I'm like,
moving on.
light skin things.
There you go, man. Go ahead, man.
We're gonna talk about Sha'Carri. What did y'all think about Sha'Carri Richardson's statement on the Olympics allowing this Russian skater to compete after she was tested positive for illegal drugs? Well, not illegal drugs, but as far as drugs that aren't supposed to be taken for Olympic competition.
And she knew what it was. She knows why they did it.
Right.
You know,
my thing is, are you surprised?
I'm not, but then it's like you have to be able to speak up about it though, right? Like, why y'all let her do it? Say why you let her do it. Tell us. And be blunt about it, but they ain't gonna say it that way. They ain't gonna say the real answer.
But you know, it's like a child. It's like, well, they did it too. I'm like, but you're so grown and this girl's 15.
I don't care how old you are. You're in the Olympics. You took me out. You didn't even give me the chance. You said, no, you can't do it now.
But you understand the reason why.
But you know, it's different rules for that, right?
Come on,
Yeah.
And then the people that let's break it down. What's her name? Sha'Carri.
Sha'Carri.
She gave an outcry of something that she knew was totally different than her situation, and y'all fell for it. Not y'all, but people fell for it.
Right.
The committee that put the little girl under all that stress for no reason because they knew they was gonna let her compete. That's not the same group that suspended. What's her name? Miss Richardson. You know what I'm saying? The little girl's protected under these laws. All this shit is for us to read. You know what I'm saying? They got child protection laws for her because she's a minor still.
Right.
Let me ask you a question. When you was 15 years old,
yeah,
and you got sick,
okay,
and your mama said, "Take this." Did you ask your mama what it was? You just took it.
I just took it.
She's 15 years old. She did the same thing. Somebody hated her something. She took it.
All right, same question. If you're in the NFL, they say just take this because your knee's busted.
Am I a minor?
You're not a minor. You're just gonna take it anyway because I trust the doctor.
I'm
You trust
15.
the
That
doctor.
happens all the time.
Right.
If you have cancer,
I'm 15.
they say, "Hey, go do this." They know it's poison. All right, this is gonna make me get better. That's
You
not
telling
an
me?
excuse.
You telling me that a 15-year-old knows these things?
Knows
A
what?
grown person made a grown decision in Sha'Carri.
That's why they
Sha'Carri's
suspend
case.
them in the NFL because
And it was
at the
an
end of the
illegal.
day, you're grown.
And it was
Like,
illegal.
She knew when she was smoking weed. I ain't never seen nobody run and smoke weed. I ain't never
And
seen
she's
it.
still killing it. So it's not even.
Who she-
Well,
who
no,
she
she got
killing?
killed.
Last time we saw her, she got killed.
She got killed.
Then she
after.
was no motivation. No
Maybe
motivation.
they should have let her
Why
smoke
she
some
run
more.
there?
Cause I'm here.
They
I
shoulda
want to
let
run
us-
anyway, but I don't care no more. You think she really cared?
Don't
You
nobody
didn't
want to
even
come
run
in
it when I
last,
was
bro.
Yeah,
She don't care.
Huh?
She tell you she didn't care at that point.
What?
I don't think she did.
That was the biggest stage. She cared.
She don't care. You won't let me run when I want to run. Run now.
Well, when she was able to run, she
She did good.
not do good.
I mean, not
She
the
made
very
some
last
money.
race, but
The very
prior
last
to
race.
that.
Yeah,
Right,
after.
too.
Let me ask you this:
Yeah.
what is her fault in all that to you?
Her fault. I mean, the rules are the rules, right?
Okay,
So you knew the rules. She admitted to it. You can't run. Cool. She stepped away.
okay.
Now I see somebody else. The rules have changed.
Did the rule change?
Kinda. You're in the Olympics. The Olympics.
Okay,
Since you're 15,
okay.
you have special rules, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
Did they just get implemented?
Okay. But you get the same accolades I would get if I was in it.
Did they get implemented after the Miss Richardson or before they was there?
They were there.
So you just sat here and said they changed. What did they change before it happened?
How she gonna take it is that's why she's saying something. If it was me, if it was a little black girl that was 15,
These are a lot of ifs.
change the little girl to fit black. That's it. You ain't gonna hear nothing about the rules. She's just not gonna be in the Olympics. She's just not gonna be in the Olympics. We know that's how it's gonna go.
I don't know shit. I'm going by what you saying, brother.
They will snatch medals from people just because they had drugs in their system. Like, oh, let's take it out. Who just got kicked not to be able to go to the Hall of Fame? We just talked about
Barry Bonds. Barry
Certain
Bonds
people.
was his size.
Babe Ruth was on the same drugs. They said Babe Ruth was on.
Who was that?
Steroids.
Did they prove it?
No, yeah, they said it was in the same thing. They said they said he was on steroids. They didn't take him out. They
Was
did not allow
steroids
him-
banned back then?
Yeah, it's been banned. You can't have any kind of Now it's just growth hormone.
Didn't they
and
just
something else.
stop like testing for steroids?
I was
They
finna
just
say,
keep
I
going.
don't,
It's just a different version of it. It's always been banned substances.
I mean, I ain't been watching
just-
baseball that long. I'm only 43.
It's on all sports. It's always been banned substances. Like you have an advantage.
The
that
book
somebody else-
always changes,
Yeah.
right?
So they just keep we're gonna put
Tweaking
you in
it.
there, and now
Right.
we gonna change it now because they don't use that no more because you got a better version of a
Right.
drug. Now you can't use it. We're gonna change it again. They change rules when they want to. I mean, that's who it is.
Did they change it for the little, or was the rule already there? Is what I'm asking.
I'm gonna say it's probably there, but still.
He don't know.
he didn't get
Yeah, that's all I'm trying to get to the bottom to. Because I just gave you 5 minutes.
Nah, man.
Doesn't
I'm
know.
just
You already
saying,
know.
like, if the rule was there already,
Nah.
He don't know.
Carl, you got anything to add?
I don't know. I would just kept my mouth shut. It's none of my business. It's not. Now you getting backlash for talking about a 15-year-old.
Is she?
Yeah, it's like
I ain't seen any, but
I mean,
I ain't seen no backlash.
I read comments. I don't just read the article. I read the comments. I'm like, I'm all about not whining and keeping my shut. Because if you already have gone through all these allegations and you smoke weed, which is true, and you just make yourself worse by pointing the finger.
Now you bring attention back to what you did.
Yes,
Right.
and now you're pointing the finger at a 15-year-old, and you should know the rules because you're in the sport.
Mm-hmm.
You should know the rules. Just chill out.
You hear how he contradicts himself? You should know the rules if you're in the sport, right?
You don't think she knew smoking weed was
She knew smoking.
was
That's the
bad?
thing.
Know the rules.
She knew that
You
when
should
she was
know
in
the
college.
rules.
But this is the part.
She knew that when she was in college.
15-year-old, ask questions then.
What
Come on, hold
15-year-old
on. First off,
questions?
Age don't mean you know what you did at 15
no.
was right or
Let me
wrong.
tell you a
You didn't
difference.
know that?
But you
Think about the culture of an Olympic athlete, a 15-year-old.
Okay.
They don't have a say-so in anything they do. Go to practice. The coach is telling you what to do. When you go home, your mama is making sure they got to do, your mama and daddy, to get you back to practice, and they listen to the gym folks.
Correct.
They don't have any say-so. That's the culture of most athletes, especially Olympic athletes in Russia. They don't have a lot of opportunities out there.
Okay.
So a lot of them people have to go through that stuff, and it's a culture that's created. So who am I to question? Let me do what my mom and my dad told me I got to do, and my coach.
Okay.
But you
Nope.
You know what they said? How she took the drug though? It was her grandfather's medicine.
Some heart medicine
It
or
was
something.
for, of
So
course,
accelerate the blood flow.
and the stamina and all that. It was, and she accidentally took the wrong medicine.
Okay, see, I didn't know.
Yeah,
That's a good story.
and I
Yeah, they
I don't
probably.
think that how she took it matters.
She knew she.
I
How
mean,
she
it's-
took it matters. It doesn't matter.
But it's
She
the
took it.
excuse. It's the excuse of how she took it.
Excuse.
It's like,
Rules are
oh,
rules.
she did it on accident. She's a 15-year-old child. She's in it. She didn't
Rules are
know.
rules.
I know rules are rules, but
But
look
okay.
at the 15.
Well, then why we didn't take the same thing with when Miss Richardson was going through with her mom and her mom passing her? We didn't.
They didn't care.
They didn't care then. So
'Cause she's grown.
I mean, grown people make grown decisions.
right.
And she admitted,
Right.
and she admitted to
man.
it.
I'm just
The
saying.
15-year-old didn't admit it to it.
Hell no,
How you know?
because she don't talk. She got adult representatives talking for her.
Right. 'cause she's 15.
Right. I ain't mad at that.
That's
She
the
beat the
whole
si-
point.
she beat the system.
That's the whole
Facts.
point.
I ain't
15-year-old,
mad at that.
keep your mouth shut. Let
And
us
she came in
represent your
last,
car.
Yeah, she
Come
didn't.
last.
So they both cheated. They both came to last. What does that tell you, boys and
helped
girls?
that- You know, another thing that I did find a little weird about it was she tested. They found hers in December,
Right.
And now they're just now coming back because they said they were already competing once they found out.
Right.
And Sha'Carri was like, well, as soon as mine hit, y'all was on my head.
Maybe
she
it
was
was the
like,
hair.
it took y'all a month or so before y'all was able to catch up with her girl. And the Olympic Committee said, well, she was
need to let
already
it go.
competing.
She just need to let it go. Wait.
She
till
was
next
already
year.
on the team.
Hey, man, think about the
because
Jamaican
Sha'Carri's
chicks.
was qualifying. She wasn't on the team yet. She was qualifying.
No,
This
she
girl
was
was
on the
already.
team. She was on the team.
No, she was on
Sha'Carri
the
was
team.
on the team.
She was
Yeah.
on the team.
She was on the
Okay.
team.
And the U.S. committee suspended her. Not the same people that was messing with the little Russian girl.
The Russians didn't suspend it.
She needs to chill out and just worry about the world
Russians did what they
championships.
do.
That might be some politics type stuff.
Russians, they said, let them have
They
it.
say it's like 3 different boards that handle it. It ain't just one. So I mean, they don't tell them what the decision might be when it goes to one of them tables.
Facts.
I don't watch the Olympics, no, especially the Winter Olympics.
I didn't watch none of it.
Winter Olympics, no. Nah.
I just care about the '96 Olympics.
The Dreams? That's 92.
What was the look,
So what happened in 96?
Well, what was
Oh,
that?
you talking about with his hair?
Atlanta.
When it was
That's
in-
it was
Atlanta.
Wasn't that Boom Boom?
Atlanta.
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay.
You got to bring the negative.
Atlanta.
Oh, my bad.
And it was made
These
into
are
a
type of
movie.
people we get moved out here. This is what I be talking about. This is foolishness. Let's move
My
on.
bad. Let's go. My bad.
Let's move on. We talked about it a little bit last week with Joe Rogan and Spotify. More stuff came out. They say they actually pay him $200 million over 4 or 5 years, something like that. Where initially they were saying it was $100 million. So pretty much, the end of the day, Spotify said we're not letting him go.
No,
Make
he
too
makes
much money.
he makes the money.
Right.
He's the number one podcast in every category. He's the number one podcast. He makes the money. So why would you let him?
So the issue is that you have artists, which Spotify is a music platform, that are upset and pulling out because they say, okay, we didn't know. Yeah, he getting this type of money and we getting pennies on the dollar. So you still got a lot of artists pulling out. Also, we have Ava DuVernay just pulled out. She's a director. She did Selma. She did Wrinkle in Time, the Disney thing. She's been put up. She got a lot of awards. They actually gave her company, her production company, a contract. Spotify did, and she pulled out. She hadn't said why, but she pulled out. Okay. So, do you all feel that artists or people should just pull out just because Joe Rogan? Because let's be honest, before what's your girl? India. Before India came out.
Don't put that on me, dog. I got killed last time for talking about it.
Before India came out and made this montage or showed this montage of him saying nigga all the time, nobody paid attention to it. Everything, he got the heat from the COVID information that he was putting out, and then that's when the nigga stuff came out. So how important is it that we now, I don't even like to use the word counsel them or whatever, but everybody's pulling out all of a sudden?
Black folks don't listen to Joe Rogan. Now we care all of a sudden.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, he said, nigga, let's cancel him. Man, you ain't never listened to him. Until somebody made a 6-minute montage of him saying the N-word.
Right.
Now y'all mad. Y'all can't name an episode. You never gave him a amount of time. Y'all still think, what's that, your fear factor? That's the only thing.
That's crazy. A lot of people did say that. A lot of people did say that.
Right.
Stop, man. He got away with it. Let him live, bro. That's y'all's fault. That's our fault. Y'all let him live.
Yeah, you should have checked him on it when he was saying it.
I agree with that. And it was 12 years ago.
Come on. That's
So
what
if you go to jail and you come out, I should never give you a job. If you've been, you come out and you fix your record and you change your life, should I never give you a job?
I don't know how good can you work.
You defending Joe?
Exactly. I am defending that I am not one to
You defending
cancel.
Joe?
I am going to defend
No,
him.
I'm defending Joe.
I'm gonna defend him because it first off, and this is what I say. We say nigga all the time.
That's true.
And we make it very comfortable for anybody that is not of this race to say it. We use it so loosely. Okay? So you go to a concert, go to a Snoop concert, go to any concert.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's-
They all saying it.
They saying it
there's
easily.
nothing
So
you can
we're
do
not
about
canceling that. We're not telling the artists, hey, don't let the white people say it. No. We've made it that easy. Okay? So then you have somebody that does it because white people say it. They just don't say it on a public platform.
Fact.
Yeah.
And he has done so. It was 12 years ago. So at some point he has made a change. Somebody probably stepped in his ear. And if you look, I've looked at him here and there. I have no inclination that he's racist. I mean, he does the MMA fighting all the time.
Okay.
Even when that came out, you had 1 million fighters that came out and said this man is not racist. All brothers. This dude is not racist. He came, he made his apology. Again, this was 12 years ago. I'm not advocating this, but in the same breath, I'm tired of y'all niggas saying it. Don't say that to me. I've told people, don't call me nigga.
What you got, Thielen?
Go ahead.
What you got, brother?
What you got?
What you got?
I'm not even saying that the man is racist.
Okay.
Watch your mouth. Just don't say it.
I think he knows that now.
He still says it now.
No, he's still gonna say it.
He's just not gonna say it on on his platform.
Facts.
Right.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So he doesn't care. He like, okay, I know how to play the game. I just won't say it in front of y'all. Turn the camera on.
But all of them do that.
These niggas is tripping. Talking about you saying nigga. Nobody. Watch him out. That's all it is. And he doesn't care. He doesn't care. He gonna say what he want to say. That's Joe. You can look at him. He think he's.
Hold on now. You just
Joe,
look at something.
I'm with
You can.
I'm with Thielen on that.
You can look at him.
Y'all can't. Y'all
Not gonna cancel me. Spotify gonna leave.
Spotify done back my nigga for real.
He said we're not canceling.
For real, Spotify
He can
back
say
his nigga.
nigga whenever he wants.
He can say what he wants to.
That's what they saying.
He can go back on Spotify and say it.
Yeah.
I think he's still gonna say it.
Yeah.
I think so.
Not on the show.
Y'all
bet
don't
you-
quit watching Quentin Tarantino movies. There's a nigga said in there every 5 minutes.
White people will never say it to your face, but they will say it into a group of a crowd.
That's his point though.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
They gonna say it.
if you're not gonna stop a whole group, you're not gonna stop one person.
Yeah. It's gonna happen, man. You can't. He's saying it right now.
He watching this. Like,
Right.
them
Look at
niggas,
these
them
niggas.
niggas right. Them niggas right. I ain't gonna disagree with him. Niggas right.
And we're
Yeah,
not.
that's
And we're not his audience anyway.
No.
Nah.
So his audience is saying nigga too. Like, yeah, we can say it and get away with it.
Right.
His audience is cool with him saying.
Yeah,
Black,
because they want
white.
to say it too.
Right.
If Howard Stern could get away with any of this,
Oh,
Boy.
don't talk.
this
don't
is
argue.
small.
Right, compared to what Howard
Come on
Stern
now.
would do.
I've never tuned in to nothing.
Man,
tuned
Howard
in?
Stern
Howard
would
Stern.
show up to stuff with blackface and afro wig. Yeah, Howard Stern was, yeah.
That's a whole
And you
nother-
saw how, and that was a different time. Again, I always say the world is pussy now, and I stand by it.
So you agree with him saying it?
Agree with who saying what?
Joe Rogan.
I'm not agreeing.
I'm just asking.
You get called out, you say what you got to say, and you make your apology. You move on. Nobody can grow from their mistakes.
He didn't grow.
How do you know that?
Is there any-
How do you know that?
his-
How can we gauge that
Is it
based off?
How do you know that he did grow?
Is it a mistake that he said it?
No.
No, he was comfortable with it. Again, this was 12 years ago.
Okay.
How long does it take? Hold
with
on.
Thielen.
How long does it take for me to change in order to move past my mistakes?
What is he
Or
cha-
not even my mistakes, but me realizing because white people are ignorant
He had
on
to
a lot of
realize it, though?
situations.
He had to realize he made it.
Ain't nobody checking him. If ain't nobody checking
That's
you,
somebody. That's,
if ain't nobody
Right.
checking you,
how old is he?
Yeah, I was
No, that's just like
If
me.
no-
That's just like me.
How
If
old
I-
is
if I'm
Joe
in the
Rogan?
crib and I leave the covers open, I don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
Joe Rogan's at least in his
Somebody
40s,
say-
right?
Yeah.
he almost
He
50
should.
probably.
He should be. He should know that he shouldn't be saying.
It's
it.
easy to say
his
you
platform.
should. Yeah. It's easy
should
to
know.
say you. They've been letting him do it.
And he's in a room full of white folk. Maybe. I don't know.
He had a
Yes.
few black guests
they
come
sh-
in there, but
Guess.
who's checking him? So if nobody's
Yeah,
checking
if
him,
He's not saying it in front of them. Have a black guest and say, "Hey, nigga, so
Right.
what's up?"
Right.
Blah
That's
blah blah blah.
right.
He never said it, so he knows something's wrong with it. He
That's
knows.
true. That's true.
Exactly.
You didn't say it in front
That's
of
true.
nobody black.
I'm with that. I'm with
Come
that.
on, man.
Did you
He
see the
knows.
interview where Eazy-E was getting interviewed, and the interview who was white asked him, "Hey, what happened if a white man came and said, 'Hey, nigger'?" Eazy-E didn't check him. He didn't say nothing. He said, "Oh, it depends on how you say it." So if Eazy-E, the street dude from West Coast, if he ain't check him, like what?
Come on, man.
Give no excuse.
I don't know. I think I don't know.
Y'all just seen the white guy get slapped by the black dude.
Yep.
With
17
yeah.
times.
Yeah.
17 times.
Yeah, you can't do that in public.
Why not?
You can't do what in public.
Slap him.
Oh no, white dude call a black guy.
That's what needs to
nigga.
happen to Joe right now. 12 years ago, 12
12
slaps.
years.
We know about it now. We know about it now. Let me get you for that.
I feel him for that. I
He
feel
slapped.
feeling for that.
Hand, shit.
I just feel at this point in time in life, you know, that's a word that, you know,
Yeah.
that's it. You can't do it.
How we get rid of it?
Get rid of what?
Good of what?
Nigga.
Why are we trying to get rid of it?
So we gonna stop. People
That's my thing. Why are we trying to get rid of it?
Well, if we want people to stop saying it, it should get rid of, or we should stop saying it. Like Bill Cosby said, we should get rid of it. We should start calling Bill Cosby.
Did he drugs? Never mind. That's another show.
Even though he did that shit, you can still say something.
Is this Heathcliff you talk about? Or you talk about William?
Mr. Huxtable.
I didn't know which one you because you go quote this man. You better
better be politically.
Yeah.
I'm not, which I'm never. But he was like, we should get rid of that and call each other brother. And now it'll probably end up dead in it.
We say brother. We saying different variations, bro.
I'm sure we say nigga made way more than we.
Way
I
more.
definitely say nigga.
Right, way
I'm
more.
sure.
I make sure when I say it, I mean it in the true essence of the words. If you piss me off, what's up, nigga? Like you not my homeboy. This my nigga over here. No, this
How
my
often
boy.
do you say that in a day?
Nigga?
Yeah.
I rarely
just
say
wa-
it.
I'm
You
just
can ask
curious.
anybody in my circle. I don't say it.
I don't. That's really
I hardly
not
ever
my
say it.
Conversation piece
No, I say it.
I say
in a day.
Yeah,
Yeah, he do.
Wow.
He do.
I do.
Yeah, he better break one.
In my mind,
I'll be like, yo,
way more
yeah,
than I
work.
said out loud. So like, white man shouldn't say it. No white folks. Nobody should say it, but we can.
yeah.
Cause what we turned it around and made it an empowerment name.
I mean, if you had a word, you don't see. If a Mexican calls another Mexican a wetback, they might laugh because they making fun of something that somebody used to say.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all can do that. I'm not gonna call you that.
Not unless
It's
I'm ready to go.
Right.
Unless, because I know it's
Yeah.
something that you had that somebody used against
Hey man,
you.
everybody got something
I agree with
forbidden.
you on that,
It's
too.
it's
Yeah, I
shit
agree
that's
with you on
forbidden. This world ain't as equal as y'all want to make it seem.
No, it's
Then
not.
then
You
we
can't
gotta
say
look at
it.
as male and female. Then we need to start calling all the females these names. Then if we gonna go there,
I mean, it's already should been like that.
what the
Yeah,
hell are
that
we
should have been
talking
like.
What are we talking about?
Look, I be scared when I hear two women,
Yeah.
best friends, bitch, and I be like, hold on, and they laughing and giggling.
Yeah.
Like,
So
bitch.
I'm glad you touched on that
Because I'm
that's
not
one of
gonna
my-
say that.
That's one of my pet peeves. With a female, as much as they don't want us to call them a bitch, don't call me no nigga.
So that goes on the same lines. Same line.
With me, it goes the same way. Like, as much
So
as
I'm
you want to call me a
confused now
nigga,
by
don't
the
call me.
I don't have that
conversation.
issue.
If you omit one, you gotta omit them all, or we all got to change the words in the English.
Nah, we don't have to. We don't have to.
You just know what not to say.
Yeah, that's
What
it.
this right
Time
or
it.
wrong.
Time
You already know it.
That's for real. I got Asian friends. I ain't using the G word. I got Mexican, Latin friends. I ain't calling them
You
no
don't know-
wet,
you don't know the G word.
nothing.
No,
Right.
I don't know the G word.
Yeah. Google
Yeah, I
that.
don't know. The G word.
You was almost close to saying it.
Who me?
Yeah,
Oh no, I said Google that.
yeah. It's just certain words I know not to use unless it's go time.
Right.
So I mean, I ain't getting rid of a word because you uncomfortable because you can't use it. Go ahead and use it in front of me. It's actions for everything that happen in life.
Facts.
Oh, okay, well, all right. If there's consequences, then all right.
Absolutely.
It's always consequences.
Actually,
that.
you know what's
I live by
funny?
consequences.
It was funny. One of the actors, was it Delroy?
That's part of a TV show though. That wasn't real.
It wasn't real. Oh, okay. I thought
it
it was a live broadcast.
Because my thing is, if a white man sitting in front of me and he asks me, can he say it? I'm asking, why do you want to? What does it do for you to say it?
Yeah.
Right.
What are you gonna say? Because you said that's not an answer. What does it do for you to be able to say it?
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
So I don't live in that abolish. That shit started in Detroit too. I was so ashamed of the motherfuckers for that shit. Let's bury the word. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Yeah, I ain't never been on bury it.
You know what
Because
I'm
I'm
saying?
gonna use it when
Like,
I
come
need
on,
to.
man. Oh, so you got it in your back pocket.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it when I need to. When I mean it.
I'm all if you it's something annoys you, just get rid of it. Something annoys you, get rid of it.
Get rid of it around you.
Around you.
Or that.
Yeah. Just you gotta ask somebody, hey brother, please don't call me that.
Yeah. And people, most of the people that they respect that. I haven't had a whole lot of problems with. A lot of people
Nigga,
respect
please.
that if I say that, and it's the way you say it to them. Hey, you just be like, man, don't call me
I
that.
say
No,
it
just
out of-
like,
I say
hey,
it out
bro,
of
don't
anger.
call me that. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I say it out of anger. If I say it,
Out of anger?
I say it out of anger. I don't say it like as a greed. 'Cause you're not acting one. I
Right.
say it out of anger.
Okay.
Since it's agreed.
What up, man?
I never did that.
Yeah.
What up, my nigga?
Yeah, it's weird, ain't it?
I have.
Right.
Yeah,
I'd have used it in every kind of way,
I
probably.
mean, you can use it, but it's just like, what up?
Shit.
Another one.
What?
This nigga, I said that multiple times. This nigga, it's just
Yeah.
as
this
a green, I say, "What up, my brother?" But as
my brother.
We-
It's a lot.
And
they don't say nothing.
But then when
Don't say nothing.
Right.
Don't say nothing.
I know, don't it sound a little.
What up,
my
bro?
brother?
What up, bro?
Nah, just bruh.
I don't even like
bruh.
that from some brothers, though.
I don't like being called king.
Yeah.
Don't
What
call
up,
me
king?
king.
Don't like
I don't like that.
You don't like
Damn.
King?
No.
You don't like nothing.
I don't. Hey, my name's Sean. If not, excuse me, sir. OG. I get all of that.
Bro, you going too
OG,
far.
brother.
We get off subject. We get off
Don't
subject.
call me king.
Don't call me king.
What?
Chef Fly say Mike Rogan, Joe Rogan is an ex MMA fighter.
Yeah, he is. That's what I say. He was
So-
always in the thing. Yeah, he actually
Said
used to
nobody
throw
fight
hands. Yeah, but anyway, moving on. Drill music. Are y'all familiar with drill music?
This is a serious thing, man.
Yeah, and when I really looked into it, I had to look it up. I'm gonna be honest. I had to look it up. And when I looked at it and I saw what it was, it made a lot of sense. A lot of sense. Drill music. Y'all know what it is?
I know what it is.
The Keith Chief and
Oh, that's considered drill.
Violent music.
Is it violent?
Yes. Every single.
it says a lot.
It says a lot about what you're going on. It's hip hop though. Ain't it?
No. It's violent rap.
You know
Chicago,
what?
New York.
I feel your freedom of speech. What you going with? I get it.
If that's what you around. Okay, so people back in the day.
You being
go through
politically correct.
No, I'm
You
just
gotta
talking about
go
hip hop in general. Certain artists talked about what they was around, and we don't say it. And so if I was around violent, if you grew up somewhere that's violent,
Drill music a little more specific.
It's
what I'm
glorified. It's
doing?
glorified violence. Like to this point where I'm pulling up trying to put bullets in your head and I'm rapping about it and I got a whole chorus to go with.
And then I'm calling out your dead homies.
Yeah,
It's retaliation
You seen the
Okay.
Folio thing? You know what Folio is?
Yeah.
The guy, like, have you seen that video
nah, I haven't seen it.
where he's laying at the gravesite of the dude?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
real.
a little
It's real.
extreme.
It's a retaliation.
Right.
That's
Yeah, you don't want that.
Just beef. And now
But that's the point. And this gives us the room to talk about it. First off, the mayor in New York, Eric Adams. Eric Adams. He came out. He wanted to ban it on social. Well, he wants
On
to
the
ban
radio.
it, but he wants to ban it on the radio
Yeah.
and social media because he said most of the popularity comes off of social media. So he explained that he said because it promotes violence. And if you look at now, look at today versus back in the day, how many rappers are getting killed on a regular? Like every week, some rapper getting killed. I don't be knowing none of them, but it's real out there.
yeah, that's the thing. I be up and coming.
Yeah,
Oh.
but then you see that picture, they got all these chains and this and that. So they was working.
Yeah.
But they getting killed every week. So I can understand why. And he said his son works at Rock Nation, and that's who put him on to drill music. And he would, that's when he was like, man, we got to do something about this because social media and music is very influential. And this is why a lot of these, I think one of some local rapper in New York had got killed probably a week prior or something.
Yeah.
And so that's why he went in on it like that. So how y'all feel about him wanting to literally ban drill music?
You can try. Ain't gonna do nothing.
It's not.
I mean, good.
Yeah, I applaud him for trying,
Yeah, I
but
like the effort, but
it's not gonna do anything.
music's gonna be around forever, bro.
Because just like you said about how they get shot, and then you be like, man, he got all these chains on, or he was trying. Hey, they got their followings, and they underground, they independent, so their fan base, they gonna get it how they gonna get it. They don't have to be nationally notified by anybody. As they gonna get it anyway. You can sit there and say we're not gonna play these people's music on the national airways, and people are still gonna.
Well, that's why he was focusing on social media also, because that's where most people get popularity now. Because before they make national airways, social media. So he was saying he wanted to shut down the social media aspect also.
They can do that, but then just like every other hustler, they gonna find a way. Any other scammer, they gonna find a way.
Nah, don't do it.
I don't listen to drill music.
I'm not a fan of
don't
it.
listen to
But you're not attacking movies the same way.
Facts.
So with that being said, you can't, like, you trying to put a govern on somebody's creativity, no matter how tasteless, for me, that it is. It's kind of hard, because we can come out with the X-Men and Fast and Furious. There's people dying in these movies too. Hold on.
Fantasy.
And some of these rappers is fantasy too, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
But they
saying?
catching real bullets.
I mean, it's same thing though. Like, you can't. It's okay for Martin Scorsese to create this fantasy, right? Put it on Goodfellas, one of the best movies ever made, probably.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But you telling me that the guy can't sit in his living room and sketch somebody? Because 9 times out of 10, some of these stories are somebody else's story.
Oh, they getting
True.
inspiration.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
And they just the reporters. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's tasteless, but what can you do with that? Like, are you still literally saying you can make it, but we're not gonna play it? That's fine on your station, but to try to make the whole, you know what I'm saying, world just get on board with this, I just think that's kind of wrong. That's kind of blocking your freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really cool with that. I wish they just get a little more creative, but I mean, this shit crazy, man. If my mom always told me a long time ago, man, it ain't nothing I can listen to that'll make me go out here and do nothing crazy. So that's why she let me listen to whatever I wanted to. She said, because whatever you gonna do, you already had the thought to do it. Ain't nothing on that damn radio that's gonna make you go out there and do something.
Right.
I agree.
So I kind of live by that. You know what I'm saying?
That's different times, brother.
Think of okay. So we banned. What's the little girl name? And I don't want to disregard her. So let me change that. What's the artist name? Like the lady that's running the airways, not Cardi B. What's the other one?
Oh, Megan?
Yeah, because all her music is about sex.
Right.
It's porn sex. I call it porn sex.
Yeah. Porn music.
Or porn music. Yeah, porn music.
It is. I
So
agree.
with that being as vulgar as it is that next? We go drill music, and then we come back and get that.
Well, they've been trying to get at her. They've been trying to get at Megan.
Especially after WAP.
Right.
They
They was after her
WAP.
for a
I
while.
mean, but to me, it's the same thing as people who was going at generations before that. You know, you got your Jay-Z's, how they were breaking down how his name is Jehovah and all that, and we go down to 3-6 Mafia, how they was
chanting this shit. Yeah, they was on some other shit.
I mean, it's just the same thing with these generations. So I mean,
But again, I'll ask y'all because I don't know if y'all really listening. It is some young rapper getting killed every week.
yeah,
This has never been. I've never seen some rappers get killed to this rate.
So this is repeating history, right? They tried to ban gangster rap.
Right.
That's what they said. It's making them people violent. They go out here doing something. It's the exact same thing. It's nothing different.
right.
You're trying to ban somebody's talking for whatever, however they hustling, making money off of it. Leave them alone. It's their freedom of speech. That's what it's going to do. Like you just said, he said his mom said, nothing you're going to do that you're not going to do anyway. The music ain't influencing you. You might listen to it, but like, yeah, I'm going through that too. It could have saved somebody, but like, I don't want to do that now.
Okay.
Because it's real. So what's really the difference before NWA said, no, I'm going to talk about what we're going to talk about. People was getting killed back then on social media. You didn't see it. You didn't hear about it. They ain't going to play it on there unless you from there. People died. Kendrick said his boy got shot. You don't see it on the news.
Right.
People die all the time. I know people that died. That don't mean you ain't gonna hear about it.
I honestly think it's just trying to get a notch under his belt for his reelection.
I was going to just get on that.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Find a war to fight.
you back to music. Like, what all the shit that's going on in New York? You talk about
music.
You get other problems that he needs to handle,
Yeah, man.
especially with that COVID mandate.
But how can you tell somebody, and we're talking from a regular person's perspective. So somebody in office that has things on the table. Of course, the politics is a machine. So if I'm going to choose something that I'm going to stand on, it's not going to be because you said it or you said it. It's probably going to be based off of somebody that's close to me or something I feel like I personally want to crack down on. Right. Like before with New York, who was one that came down hard with the guns in New York? Was it?
What's his name? Giuliani.
Yeah.
Giuliani. Right. Before that, it was whatever. You know what I mean? But that was something he took a stand. Now it is what it is. You can't have no gun up there.
Right.
So even for us to sit and talk about it, it's kind of like, yes. Yeah, but when you're at another level and these are the type of things you have to think about what's important to you, and it may be an agenda to it. It may be a platform for him to say, I want my reelection and I'm making a name for myself. Like my South Fulton mayor that moved into
I knew that was coming.
moved into some hood apartments, and we ain't heard nothing about it since then. But anyway, I just think that sometimes when we have to take ourselves out of our shoes and look at it from their perspective, and that's hard for people to do. And it's hard for me to say what his objective is, but I commend them for at least making some kind of effort.
They ban conscious music in a way. You know how?
We give him a clap.
like you know how they do it? They make sure the radio stations won't play it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So you might as well say they're trying to ban that too. So I mean, you're damned if you do good messages, you're damned if you do bad messages.
Because that ain't selling.
Yeah.
Bottom line, we got to make some money.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, selling media's.
You want to be real? Go to Raucous.
Yeah.
And
They
you
only,
won't
they
be
only going after only one culture though.
because we are the culture.
So now let's go ahead and ban one thing. We don't want you to do violence. We don't want you to do that. Just go dance. We're gonna play dance music. Go dance. That's what y'all do good. Dance. That's it. Man, come on.
What you got, Car? You over there pondering something. What you got, dog? You got nothing? Moving on then. Car ain't got nothing.
Car ain't got nothing.
Let's go.
God dang, we got time for one more topic.
We got many topics we got. We on this shit.
Come on, man. We here now.
Okay. You feel, yeah,
we trying to cut somebody off, bro.
It should say we here, bruh.
Come on, bro.
Get this thing rolling. What y'all think about Byron Allen trying to buy the Broncos?
Good luck.
What else you got? I don't want to talk about that.
You want to talk about that?
Bro,
You want to talk about Brian Flores getting a job
They ain't gonna
today?
let him get it, man. Look, if
I don't care about that
P
shit,
Diddy and Steph Curry couldn't get
No, Byron Allen got a lot more money than that.
Way a lot more.
yeah, but I'm just saying if they couldn't collectively and all the other investors couldn't get that, you know.
What do they want? $3 billion? They said they wanted for it.
I think so.
Nah, he got that. But moving on. Let's go to something important. That shit ain't important. I'm so tired of talking about millionaires.
What you want to talk about?
I mean, what
Let's
else
talk
we
about
got?
what you
What
talking about.
else?
You want to talk about like some real life stuff? Do you
Yeah.
feel your children should be sheltered from unhappiness?
Can you stop that?
Can't stop it.
Nah.
And you shouldn't be sheltered
I
from
don't
it.
think you should shelter them.
No.
Ask the rich people because they do it.
They try.
And look how crazy their kids are.
Right.
That's why I asked the question.
Yeah. It don't work.
Next.
Hold on.
That's why I asked the question.
From I, as a father, disappoint my son on purpose, just so he know, hey, my dad disappointed me. I know everybody gonna disappoint me, so get over it.
Wow.
Get over it easy.
Okay. Hey,
Learn disappointment from me, so you know, hey, it doesn't hurt from everybody else. So I do it on purpose.
That's pretty
you can go.
extreme.
Yeah, you can't go no more. Dad, why not? Because I said so.
But he's gonna figure that out.
I don't do it all the time.
But I'm saying he's gonna figure it out though.
What you mean? How you figure out what I'm
He
doing?
does. You didn't figure out when your parents were doing stuff to you? You didn't
Hey,
mature to figure it
their
out?
word was law. I ain't push. Ain't no push.
Well, that's that's probably one of those
Yeah,
because you
word
sick with
was law.
child syndrome
Maybe.
type things.
Maybe. So is he
I couldn't
too?
question my folks.
Maybe he was too, because I ain't.
Well, I don't think we're talking about the questioning part. He's just talking about disappointment.
Disappointment. Yeah. I mean, what you gonna fight? What
He's
you gonna
not
say?
gonna fight you.
What you gonna say back? Why can't I? Because I said so. You can't go whether or not, and it's not gonna come to you. It's nothing I can.
But I'm just saying he's gonna figure it out.
And then what? He figured it out, so.
I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know what you want
like,
to do.
what happened?
Right.
My
So that's
dad's
why I'm
hating
like,
on
then
me.
Then his move.
That's all
I'm just saying his move is different. Then
Okay.
I'll give you an example. I figured it out, so my move was different. One, it took them a minute to catch up, but then when they caught up, then okay, yeah, I got disciplined or whatever. But he's gonna figure it out.
But there's nothing he can do.
Yeah, there's nothing he can do about it.
So I still win at the end of the day.
Because you still have to-
he figured
Depends
it
on
out.
how long it takes you to figure it out.
You still have to ask, can you go at the end of it?
like,
Yeah.
you can't.
So that no matter how you
what I'm
figure it
saying-
out,
but what
no.
I'm saying, he's saying that he does it on purpose, the disappointment. But I'm saying,
But
how
he-
long is it going to take for your son to figure out that you're doing it on purpose?
Oh, I don't care.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
Then I mean, then his approach is different. Then
It's still going to be.
That means he got to
divine
step his
anyway.
game up.
That's what I'm saying.
He's
How
gonna
long
be
is it gonna
more
take before you?
creative.
Because that's the same thing I said. When I figure it out, yes, it took them a minute to catch up to
Yeah,
it.
but I'm trying to understand what's the end goal if he figured it out. What's the end
Yeah,
goal?
he
Because
still
just like
can't
you
go.
said, what's the
Still
topic?
can't go.
He still can't go.
Just
Oh, you got me. You could go. I'm sorry.
no.
I don't understand.
Your original question was
The happiness.
Should you
shelter
shelter
happiness
children
part.
from happiness?
that's what
From
growing up
unhappiness.
the kids anyway. They want to be happy. They want to do whatever it takes for them to be happy, and they're gonna go figure out. All right, well, they stopped me from doing this. Okay, my approach of doing this has got me here. So if I figure out another way to get my happiness to do what I want to do, then I'm gonna do it. Because they're going to do it anyway. Because these kids nowadays, they're way more aggressive than we were. And they called us the goons.
I don't know. I don't know if they're way more.
Oh, man, they
know.
don't care.
I don't know if they're way more aggressive.
What?
I mean,
They have
don't-
they have
I don't
less.
know. I don't know a lot of kids.
They have less fear.
It's because no hands been put on them.
Right.
But I don't
They
know a
have
lot of
less
kids.
fear.
I just know mine.
Yeah, I'm about to say
I don't,
like that's
I
a
don't
case
know
by
how
case.
everybody's kids are, and if they are, parents might be pussy. I don't know. But me,
Another one.
no, I don't care if you figure it out. You got a different move. My word is law until you get out my house.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah, that's it.
That's true.
But I'm teaching you a lesson because it's like, even though I'm declining your request,
Right.
and you're upset,
Right.
I'm glad it's coming from me. So when somebody else do it, it doesn't hurt.
You could take it
Right.
from you. You could take it from anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying I don't get your point. I got your point.
What's your point?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm wondering what his point is too.
lost in the mode.
Like at the point that you still have to ask at the end, no matter what you figure it out. That does.
Because if he gets me, then he's a master strategist. Then I don't know, and he got to pass his mama. Because I'm level 1.
Yeah.
She level 2. She the boss. Sometimes I ask her.
the law and
Sometimes I ask,
Yeah.
hey, Elon said he want to go to this party. I don't mind, but how you feel about it?
So you got somebody to answer to.
Man, well, we really had to agree.
Okay.
If we agree that he go, if one of us feel a different way, it ain't nothing.
Okay.
But if he can't pass level 1,
You ain't never one time been like, well, I think he should go.
oh heck yeah, yeah,
How'd that work out?
I win.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You was a dirty. You
Yeah, I
was
tried.
dirty,
I tried.
man. You was
That's
so dirty.
Like if
No, he had to see who.
I do admit
Sir, Erica, he didn't
I
mean it
do
that way,
admit that
Erica.
she-
Don't beat him up.
No,
Erica.
no.
I tried to
You
throw a
know,
little
but I do
something in
admit
there.
that she is the boss when it comes to that because
Right.
she wants to protect her child, mama's boy, daddy's girl. So
Yeah.
let us talk about it. Make sure we sit on the same page. If we're not, nah, Elon, you can't go. But if I feel like, because he's a boy, he's a grown boy, he's a teenager, go out there and explore the world. Nah, Erica, go ahead and let him go. Like, let him explore.
Oh, okay.
Let him do his
That's what I'm
thing.
talking about.
Like, I'll drop him off. I'll pick him up. If I have to stay there to make you feel comfortable, I will.
Right.
I don't want to, but I will.
Right.
So,
What?
You gonna stay there?
yeah.
That's your kid, dog.
Yeah, that-
I'm
that's
not
the-
staying.
He might as well not even go.
I'll be back.
But I don't
You can
think
call me if
shelter,
you need
nah,
me.
because
You
they're
sit-
gonna
you sit in the-
find
you sit in the car?
somebody else.
For how long?
God damn,
How
bro.
long it take? Man, you
Come
got a
on,
phone,
man.
you got a book, you got time.
I got a book. I'm not sitting there waiting on you.
Wait a minute now. Now he just the way he wants to do it is totally
That's
different the way
cool.
you want to do it.
If I drop you off,
I'm not disappointing my son on
I'm out.
purpose.
Yeah, I'm
On-
not doing it on purpose.
I-
Well, no,
I used to do that
for
shit all the
certain
time.
things. On certain things.
Because
Yeah, I get
Absolutely.
you.
Yeah, on certain
But y'all two are dark people. Like y'all learned each other because y'all
What's
you saw
y'all
him
with this?
snatching papers. You said that's my boy
that's
immediately.
my
So
dog.
y'all
I fucks with him.
right. So
Hey, that's why he over here. Yeah, I
Because
do it
now
too.
that was a whole
fucks
nother
with
conversation. It's like, Dad, so and so, and I'm like, well, you know, sometimes Elon, sometimes a lot of people are gonna disappoint you. I don't want to have that talk. You already learned it from me
okay.
first.
Okay.
So
I
like,
just say no just to say no.
I can understand that.
I'm not
no.
going to sit here.
hey
and call
Dad,
you.
can I no?
Yeah, learn.
Come
your
on,
own
no.
emotions.
Get out
Learn
my
your
face.
emotions.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
No.
you know, sometimes my
Cause
son.
They just
can't-
knew you was gonna say no.
Yeah. No. Convince me why I should say
Yeah,
it.
convince me and be confident, be
Convince
proud.
me.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
convince
convince
You
me.
get time to talk still?
Because you're building.
Some-
When he get
sometimes.
older- When he get a little bit older, convince me. I ain't gonna say no. It's still no. I
But
don't care.
you let him learn how to speak up.
Yeah.
To his father and a
Please
father
your case.
figure and
Absolutely.
authority.
automatically plead your case because you know I'm gonna say no already. So
That's
start
fine.
with
You
pleading
still
your
gotta listen to me though, Dad.
still gotta
You
listen.
still gotta listen.
case. Who gotta listen?
I'm gonna tell Mom.
What? Who's scared of her?
How old is your
Who?
kid? The kids.
The oldest is 6.
Oh, you got time.
That's what I'm saying. When he gets older, I say I can't wait. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
When
you
he gets to a
got
certain age, so I don't know
He enjoys it.
how that goes.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Is it bullying?
No,
No, it was just the way I was raised. No,
he's gonna change.
I think it's just your
it doesn't
upbringing.
change. My upbringing was my dad said no. It was a no.
Yeah.
It was no
There's no
conversation.
question. Yeah.
Let me ask you
I
this: Do you
couldn't
think
question
everything your parents did when raising you was right?
No.
it. Hell no.
No,
No.
I
Hell
can't say that because
no.
it made me who I am.
It made me who I am, but
So
no.
I can't say it's right or wrong because you made the best decision you thought you did.
At this point in life,
what I'm
though,
saying to
And
you,
based on how
all the
you-
decisions they made for you, even the ones you don't agree with,
Yeah,
are you still gonna raise your kid the same way, even though you didn't agree it was
certain
done with you?
things. Because
Of course, certain things.
You know
but-
what I'm saying? Like for the most part. So
so he said
I understand
everything.
but I can't say everything because everything is not. It's hard to say every single thing. Like I wouldn't do that, but I might do it in a different situation. The same thing that you did to me, because that situation might not come up.
Is it because
So
you
your
want
parents
to?
did
It's
nothing
because
wrong.
it just
Yeah.
I'm
what
not
you
saying
know.
they did nothing wrong.
No, what I'm saying, are you gonna do it because you want to or because it was done to you?
Both.
Glad I ain't this nigga kid.
This guy.
There's certain things you going. He just said he disappoints his kid on purpose. There's certain things you gonna
Mine's
do
for a
because
lesson, though, not to be petty.
But no, you
being
said it's a
petty,
lesson.
'cause I grew up like that, so do you.
But you said so.
No,
Why,
okay.
why you want to disappoint him?
So
how do I-
nobody else can hurt his
Okay,
feelings.
hey,
No,
the
he-
only
so
person
he
that
knows
don't
how to deal
disappoint
with
him.
Yeah, so you know how to do it, my fault.
So I can say, hey, you know what? As a kid, I wanted you to not to do that to me because it made me feel I couldn't trust you either. Now, what if that's the answer you
I was
get
just
from
finna
it?
say that sounds like an individual thing.
That's what I'm saying. You felt
Ain't no 15-year-old
your
thinking
decisions
that
was
shit.
the best way.
No,
I
I'm just saying,
understand
your reasoning behind it.
why you would do it, and maybe I might go about that situation different. That don't mean I can't say that you did something wrong. I get it. I get why you did it now. As I grew, I understand why you told me not to do that.
Right.
Don't go with them. I went with them. Things happened. People didn't make it back. I understand now. Then I still didn't understand. I'm like, oh, whatever, that happened. Oh, okay. You saw things because you went through things
Right.
in a different time. Watch what you're doing if you aren't white folks. Just because we're here don't mean we're from here. Watch how you move around certain people because they're going to look at you different. No, they ain't. We at the same school.
What I'm asking you though is it something
And I'm gonna do it.
that was done and you just didn't agree with? And
Plenty of things at that time.
but what
now
I'm saying,
now I'm
will
saying,
you make the adjustment with your own?
Probably not. Because once again, when I said I understand why, that's what I'm saying. Like I didn't agree with it. I'm like, nah, you could have did it a little different,
Right.
But I'm gonna do something probably similar. I can see myself doing something similar because I know the end result.
So you're saying you know that it wasn't right,
It's not saying it's right or wrong. That's what I'm saying. It's not right or wrong.
but we asked your personal opinion.
Yeah,
and you
'cause I'm
said-
like,
and you said no, but
Because
I'm
it's
gonna do
personal.
it anyway.
I'm gonna do it because I know
Where's
what
the
it's starting
growth?
from.
Where's the growth in that?
A lot. It's a lot of growth because right when you understand why something happened, why you went about it. If I know the psychology, if I've learned more about my dad now, growing up, now I hear stories. Oh, that's why you did it that way. I understand it. I understand it now. Okay, you didn't know no better. If you don't know no better, you can't act a certain way.
Well,
So
why would
I
you
know what I
adopt that
know,
same? Why would
but
you
I
adopt?
know that I'm gonna make the same mistakes. You're gonna make the same mistakes. You're not gonna be perfect. The kid's gonna say you should did this different.
But
People
you're
like, oh.
speaking it into existence to say
'Cause I
I'm gonna
accept
make the same
reality.
mistakes. Why? If
You
you know
accept
that
reality.
if you understand that I know that was wrong, why would you still walk down that same dark
I
road?
didn't say it was wrong. That's what I'm saying. When I say it's wrong, I say I understand. I didn't agree with you. Don't mean it's wrong. I don't agree with disappointing your kid on purpose, but he's not wrong. He has a preset, but there's a reason why. It makes perfect sense to him. I can't say you're wrong for that because you had good intentions. It was always good. There's no bad intentions of why I'm gonna do certain things. It's not bad. I'm doing it for you to learn something. You can get it later.
So are you saying because you know no other way, you're just gonna do it because that's what you were
Oh,
taught?
because it's my way.
Okay.
It's not taught. You taught, and then you teach the way you were taught.
That's not true.
Okay.
It is.
That's not true.
Okay, so you say, let's say somebody.
I've raised 4 kids. I definitely didn't raise my kids the way I was taught. Absolutely.
Okay, so you were taught a certain thing, right? And then you say, hey, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to learn. I was taught something. I'm going to learn and then apply it a different way. You did exactly. You didn't just because you didn't do the exact same way you was raised.
I didn't do it at all.
You did opposite, completely opposite.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
It's
immaturity and
It's possible.
and self, right, and self knowledge and,
What you mean
and
it's not
knowing,
possible?
learning about yourself more.
What you mean?
learn-
Hold
you
on.
move-
Stop. What do you mean it's not possible?
It's not.
It's not possible to do something totally different than what you were taught?
that you was taught. Okay, so give me an example.
Or
So I
that
can say,
that was
someone
done
said-
to you.
Give him something tangible.
so I can say.
I'm not going to use my situation,
Okay,
but
give any-
there are
just
situations
anything,
where
yeah.
Anything.
where parents were beat,
Yeah.
and then they have kids and they never touch their kids.
Okay.
That's
totally
complete
different.
opposite,
Okay,
right?
so it's like
Okay.
kids get beat, and then some kids will get their stuff taken away from them.
Like they
So
just
I beat you in a
learn.
different way. Got you. Keep going.
I beat you in a different way.
It's a different kind of. If you just say
That's
if you
not
beat me,
beating.
it's
We're,
a
we're,
way.
we're talking about a physical
So,
act
it's a
against
physical
you,
act, and then I take
and you don't
something away.
physically touch your
so it's still
children.
a hurt, even though it's emotionally.
It's a different one. Which trauma do you want?
Oh, it's definitely not good.
That is a trauma. Ask the kid. They were like, "Whoa."
'Cause you know you gonna
every
get it
time
back.
I did it, my dad put me in the closet. We're going to say make up something.
Put them in the closet. What are you talking about?
That's people. Okay,
Some
so
people, that's abuse. That's abuse.
So somebody hit you, you say that's abuse. They put you in the closet, that's abuse. You yell at me, that's abuse.
So you're saying different type of
It's a-
punishment.
the punishment.
That's not what I said to you though. What I said to you was things that were done to me I didn't do. Period. You changing. Excuse me, brother. Hold on.
Go ahead.
You're changing what I'm saying. Because I'm saying this. You're talking about. Well, you're just gonna do this different. No, I'm talking about this though. Stay focused. I'm talking about a physical act. Just because I changed to this. That means I did completely opposite of what was done to me. If it was me. Whatever the other punishment is, that's what I chose. That's
Yeah.
totally different than
It
what was
wasn't
done to me.
violence. Right.
Right.
And I'm saying I don't say that's okay. I see what you're saying. You're saying physical is not the same as something else.
Yeah.
If physical was the form of punishment,
Right.
and you say I'm not doing that because whatever happened to me, whoever I know,
Right.
I'm gonna do it this way.
Right.
That child can still say this
Hurts.
is the same as that.
It's not physical though.
Right,
But it's not
right.
physical.
That's-
But I get-
that's
I get
what I'm
but
saying.
It's
It was
not
just-
physical, but it's still
It's still nothing.
You worry about
It's
the
not
you worry about the
physical.
emotional
It's
trauma aspect.
Yeah,
the,
that's what I'm saying,
the
the
way
trauma.
the punishment was is totally different.
yeah. Punishment is okay.
Well,
I
whatever
get-
the
I see
physical
what- I
act-
get what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you saying I'm doing opposite. It's not. I can't say it's the total opposite because I'm not looking at just
Feeling. If
physical.
I'm
and
touching you, right?
yeah, and then you touch my mind. Which one hurts more?
It doesn't matter. I'm talking about
Okay.
the touch here.
Okay, you just straight. This is not this.
Yeah, that's it.
No,
Okay.
I get what you're saying. No
Okay.
matter what, it hurts at the end of the day. Like my son really loves his PS5. If I take it away, he be like, "Dang, I ain't gonna."
It matters though.
I get it, but I think my son. You know how some parents on TV and stuff. I've been given a choice sometimes. You want to get on punishment, or you want to get your ass beat.
Right.
Because if you get on punishment, you can't go outside for a week.
Choice.
This and that and
Wow,
another.
y'all had good parents.
Right. I
didn't have a choice.
I ain't get no choice.
choice.
Thank God.
I didn't have a choice.
Choice.
That's what
Or
Douglasville.
you could get your ass
Douglasville.
beat.
Great community. Thank you, Dad.
Go ahead. Right.
Ron Carr, you the shit. Thank you.
Right.
Don't. Hey.
And his dad for the crib.
Yes, that too.
Another
So I get what you're saying
Yeah.
more than what everybody else is saying on the panel.
No, I get what he's saying.
I get what he's saying, but that's not
That's
what
not
I
what
said.
he said.
I know.
Right.
It's not what you
The
said.
subject was changed in translation.
I don't know.
It's not
How?
changed. Y'all just don't see the
How?
other side.
No, we
That's a-
stick right here with the touching. We're not talking about the income of the touching.
Okay, well, there's
We're
nothing
talking
else.
about this
There's-
touching. If
okay,
he
He didn't
stopped
touch-
touching you,
Because your original statement was you can't change from what you were taught.
You can't.
He just told
I
he
just
just gave you an
gave you an
example.
example of
And
it.
I'm saying he didn't. I don't agree. Still, that's what I'm saying.
How do you not agree with that?
Because
Can you say the example one more
he
time?
said that.
Say
my
the example
original-
one more time.
He said if he got beat as a child and then his children he didn't beat them.
that's a change.
That's the change.
That's the change.
That's all he was saying.
Now,
His
the outcome
original statement.
emotionally is different.
Okay,
Right.
That's
okay.
totally
And
off
that's what
the-
I'm saying.
That's
Right.
not
That's
what we
but that's
That's
all
not
I-
where we are.
But then it's like, what's the form of punishment then?
That's no. Oh no, that's not. That's. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Now
that's what
you
I'm
going
saying.
into a whole
No,
nother
that's what I'm
scenario.
You said you can't. I said
You
you
said.
cannot change your
From
form
what you
of
were taught. From what you were
Right.
taught. Mm-hmm.
You learn from what you taught. You're gonna do. Just because I don't do, you was taught something. You was taught to hit. You was taught to talk. Whichever way it is, it doesn't really matter, right? I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. It's the same outcome. That's not. That's what I'm saying.
It's not.
change. Okay. If you don't agree with it, you just don't agree with that. I don't agree. If I say
Yeah, we'll just agree to disagree
Yeah,
because this
I'm
was
with
so
you.
simple. You made it so hard.
no, it's the same outcome.
I agree to disagree.
Yeah, I agree to disagree.
Because everybody's opinion is valid. So
Yeah.
It's not though.
No, it is. It's his.
Thank God somebody said
It's his. It's his.
not, though.
It's valid to him.
Okay.
It is.
All right.
It don't have to be. It don't have to be valid on this table as a whole, but it's to him.
And to y'all,
It's valid.
y'all's is valid. And
Right.
I'm like,
And you're like, yeah, y'all's is bullshit. And we're like, no, this is how I feel. Listen to me. Respect my feelings.
The voice.
that's how you sound again.
Not the voice.
With the voice.
What else you got, though?
I got one more thing. And this one is interesting. Dave Chappelle. He voted down affordable housing in his city of Yellow Springs, Ohio. They were proposed to do a 53 acres, 64 single family homes, 52 duplexes, and 24 townhomes. That was the proposal for the affordable housing. Now, he said he came in, he actually went to the townhouse meeting and told them, hey, if y'all do this, I'm pulling all my money out the county and I'm out of here. And the original plan was instead they were going to just do 143 single family homes, all kind of starting at $300,000. How do y'all feel about that?
I actually watched that on YouTube. Make sure you hashtag them so y'all get your views. I watched it on the Young Turks.
Okay.
And
I saw that too.
you saw that. So it's kind of messed up at the same time because it's telling people I don't want y'all in my community. I don't want y'all low income folks in my community. But at the same time, if I'm dishing out so much money, I have a say so in a feeling like that. So basically, he knows everybody in the community probably, but I don't fault him for saying that.
Okay.
I don't fault him for saying
Thielen, I see you working over there.
I don't. What if he's automatically looking at it like, I know what y'all really trying to do, so I'm not a part of it. Don't do that to my people. What if it's that?
my people.
It's it. To the folks that you're gonna put in here. Once again, you have an agenda, and you want me to just sign off. So I'm saying, nah, we're not doing that, because I know what you're trying to do. Why?
So
what you trying to
he's
do?
actually helping.
I don't know. I don't know his actual intentions, but it could be that way. That's why I automatically, when I see something, like, it's always different angles. He's not a dumb man. He says who he's always fighting for. If I take that as his word, if I believe what he says, I have to look at it in all aspects of what you do until you show me something else. This just affordable care. We're going to put all these people in one thing. We're going to make some money off of them. Y'all with it? Nah. You're not going to use my people no more. I don't care if I'm here. I live here because I want to live here because it's small and nobody's around. Cool. If you want to give to a community and build something for real. Why can't how you said $300,000? Why can't you just make it cheaper? Make it a affordable home that's not a story. Everybody got to be in one thing. Why don't you do it that way? Why the house is at $300,000? You got two different choices. Come on, man.
Okay.
You got an
I
angle.
agree with that.
Okay. You want to go, or you want me to go?
You can go.
I agree with Chappelle, and I'm gonna be straight up. When you get a certain age, your home and your neighborhood, we have lost sense of how important community and neighborhood is.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I was pissed when the MARTA line was over here by my house. When I moved out here, there was no MARTA line over here. There wasn't no MARTA line. Now it is. You know what's over there by MARTA? Trash, mattresses, all kind of this stuff. So now what happens to the property value? Boom, goes down. So I moved out of the way because I wanted to stay out of the way. And now he's putting his money into this community to keep it what it is. So you're telling me, no, screw what you're doing. We're going to bring, because I don't care how y'all look at it. These families that come in like that, a lot of times they don't, and I'm not saying all of them. There are exceptions to all of them.
There goes that disclaimer.
It is, because it's some out there, but majority of the time, I just gave you a perfect example. You put public transportation somewhere, something finna be declined. The property. Okay? The mentality of a lot of the people in those situations ain't the same as an owner. Ain't the same as the person that's been there and moved there to get away from that stuff. So I'm with them on that. End of story.
End of story.
All right then.
Right. Yeah, man.
Damn.
They got a reason. Make the property go down so then we can get y'all out and then we sell it again and make it big. Then they said they did. Didn't Jay say they did that in Marcy and all? They changed it.
Yeah, it's condos and shit.
Yeah, let's move y'all out. We're gonna drop it down. Now
That's the same. That's the same problem here in Atlanta.
West End.
Boy, the
all the West
gentrification
End.
up here in
Kinda
Atlanta
thing.
is.
That's what they do.
All of them.
So is Dave Chappelle to blame to speaking up for that? Like,
Blame?
No.
I don't know. Blame.
that's what I'm saying.
He's the
'Cause
most
people are-
famous name. Somebody else attached to that. He's just the most famous name.
Yeah.
He's the headline to get the story.
Yeah.
I don't blame him.
I agree with him. At first, when I first saw it, I was like, "Oh, this
You
is
agree with
bull."
it for a
Yeah, I was like,
I'm
"This
not
is bull."
surprised you agree with him.
Yeah.
I work
You might
hard.
agree with it for a different way. You might be agreeing with it for a different way.
I agree with him because
He's a homeowner.
He's right.
Yeah, but do you think you only worried about your own home?
No, I'm worried about my community.
So the community you think is gonna go down. What if he's saying, I don't want you to put the people? I'm saying he's looking out for the folks that they're gonna put in that building.
Regardless, they're not. Gonna
I'm
be
putting
there.
you in the system. I'm putting you in the system to fail because they're not gonna give you what you need while you're in that house. That's what the side I'm saying. I'm thinking he's thinking of. I don't think he care about the community. Is the community. Whoever gonna move over there, he gonna move over there.
No, he's very concerned about that. He's always talked about how he likes his quiet space on this
quiet
farm
space.
that he has.
Yeah.
He's been very adamant about
And
that.
nobody's gonna be around him by the farm still.
If they put that affordable housing in, the
gonna-
community around is going to change.
It's gonna change, but his farmhouse life is gonna be the same. He just can't walk into town now because people gonna know him.
Right, and he can't go to the
So you
bars
have
and do
that.
these things like that he normally do, where he
And then
can
I'ma
have
see what you
that
do.
comfort.
And I'm gonna see what you're doing to my people more and more.
If
That's
he
the
come
part.
out and say that, I'll address
He's not
that,
gonna
but
say
I
it.
can't.
He might.
I don't know if
the
he.
next stand up. He got a series coming out. Another.
Yeah, he do.
Another 5. He gonna talk about it.
I don't want you niggas around me.
Watch him.
From
Then
from
you're raw.
He's gonna.
on Netflix.
That's the name of it.
It's gonna be another one I don't see. I don't watch Dave Chappelle. I'm not.
What?
And
Ain't
that's
my
fine.
thing, man.
Yeah. It is what it is. But Phil,
It is.
how you feel about that?
Man, I agree.
With who? Chappelle?
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Just-
You don't like niggas.
I fool with you, but after 5 o'clock, we.
Man, y'all better get land wherever y'all can get it.
Man.
yeah. For sure.
If Sean neighborhood, if that's where it's at, get it.
Trying to tell you.
Believe I'm gonna be on that head. Hey,
Cut that
come
grass.
pick that up. Cut that grass. What the hell going? Let me call the HOA. What's going on around here?
I got the only house paid for cash. I'm the king around here.
Oh man, hey,
Uh-huh.
y'all know what that means. This was fun.
Big tip.
This was fun. I enjoyed myself.
Yeah, man.
First, I'll tell the people who y'all is and where they can find y'all at.
Y'all know who it is. It's your boy Car, aka Henry. You can find me at Instagram __ and Car's Corner.
What about just listen podcast? How about that one?
I guess he was gonna get to
Well, you know,
I was gonna get to it till I was really interrupted, but
No, it's your boy Car. This nigga here.
go ahead.
Solo.
I'm done.
I'm leaving all that alone.
Podcast.com. Huh? Get your hoodie. He got one on right now.
Get your hoodie.
We on every platform, right?
Every platform.
YouTube, Spotify.
Y'all on Spotify?
Yeah, we're on Spotify.
We on all of them. We with Joe.
He against Joe,
And
but
if
he
he
ain't
see him-
coming down.
We're on
ahead, listen
everything.
Yeah, man. That's us, man.
Hey,
Instagram.
We got multiple shows on there. Okay, listen, Car's Corner. A moment with time with Thielen.
Hey,
Go
Oh,
support.
y'all doing a lot of work around there.
we trying to
Oh
work.
yeah, man.
Okay, listen. Well, I ain't never heard of them.
Go on YouTube, man.
Go on, so it's strictly YouTube.
We on YouTube.
You can find the latest one that's on Instagram on the Instagram page. Our latest one is on the Instagram page.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Is that the farmer interview?
No,
No.
Oh, that was just listen.
yeah, that was
Yeah,
just.
it's just-
Oh, that motherfucker got a lot of
There's a lot of
podcasts.
No, that's the main podcast. Everything else might just be like.
Hey, what's
Yeah,
yours?
yeah,
Soul?
Spinoffs.
I
I got
just say,
spinoffs.
it's the question of the week usually.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be a moment with me though. Go ahead, let me talk my shit. Cause nobody wanna agree with me anyway, even though y'all really do. People don't like to agree. I just say what you really wanna say. You scared to say it.
Cause you're what?
97.8% right all the time. The other 2.2, I usually don't have all the information.
He got the equations on his shirt. Y'all gotta believe him, right?
Equality is better than division.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay. That's
Come on,
nice.
man.
Hey man, turn these goddamn cameras off. I'm not about to listen to this shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we see y'all next week, man. Hell wrong with this guy, man. Over here shaking and shit. I don't know what the fuck going on over here.
Equality.
Get me out of here.